Welcome to another session. In this session, we will continue exploring the Fiori homepage. From your Fiori homepage or from any app, if you'll go to the top right corner where your initials are, if you click on it, you'll get a drop down. This drop down is called users setting or users menu. Okay, so the first two settings basically shows you the activities that you were doing. So if I click on it for now, it shows me the recent activities that I have been doing. So I just opened these apps few minutes ago, so it's basically just showing me that. And the frequently used is also similar. It shows you the apps that you have used the most. So the first two sections are basically just that. Then we have something called an app finder. If I click on app finder, it takes me to this page which has all the apps available that I have access to. Now remember, these apps may not be available on the spaces. So this is the list of all the apps that I have access to. If I scroll, anything that you see that has a blue tick, that's something which is available on the space. But anything that has a gray plus icon, that essentially shows that this style is not added on the spaces. So the only way to access this is to go to app finder or search for the app or go to the home drop down that I showed you before. So this is nothing but a expanded version of the home drop down that we discussed a few minutes ago. So if I go back and if I quickly show you this drop down that we were discussing, this drop down and the app finder, it's essentially the same thing, just expanded and a version with a little bit more options available. For example, from here, if you click on the let's say one of the tiles and you want to use this tile, so of course you can come here and click on it, so it will launch this app. But the another way is, if you frequently use it, you can just add it to your home page. So if I click on the plus button, it gives me the options of all the spaces which are available to me, and I can just add it to one of the spaces, or I can add it to my home page. For now, I'm just going to add it to my home page because that's easily accessible for me. I can also choose to add it to any other space. For example, I have a space called account receivable that we just saw, so I can add it to the overview page of that account receivable. So these are all the pages under accounts receivable, and then we have another space called approval mailbox, and this is the page available under approval mailbox. So I'm adding this style to these two pages, and I'll just click OK. Right now you see the plus icon has changed to a blue colored tick. So that's an easy way to identify which apps are already available on the space and which are not. So as the name suggests, catalog, it basically shows the catalog of everything that you have available. You can see the all section here, or you can browse via these different subsections. You can also search for an app here. For example, if I search for customer, I get these apps. Now, depending on your administrator and the system configuration, you may also see these two additional options available for you, which is user menu and SAP menu. So if I click on the user menu, this changes on the left hand side, and here you can see the roles which are assigned to you and the transactions which are in the roles. Similarly, I also have SAP menu. So both of these things, the user menu and SAP menu, it's something legacy which is coming from the old SAP GUI. If I will open the old SAP GUI, and if I have to show you, so you can see in the SAP GUI it says user menu, right? And you can see all the different things which are available here. So basically this is what you see here when you go to user menu, the same thing. And another thing is there's an icon here that allows you to switch from user menu to SAP menu, and if I switch to SAP menu, you can see the menu changing. This is the same, this is the old functionality which kind of SAP has put in here for users who want to use it. Personally I never find it very helpful, but it's something which is available if you are interested.